Now, the issue of boy races has been blasted all over the papers and TV. And one of the interesting kōrero I did see was from weatherman Jim Hickey, who is leading a neighbourhood freeze on boy races in New Plymouth, where he has witnessed burnouts on the corner and excessive speeding in low-speed areas.
So they've had enough kua Poutaho and presented a petition to the New Plymouth District Council, which went all the way to the Land and Transport Safety Authority to take the current speed from 100 down to 50.
Big taki, that
it's
ain't
a huge taki. It's so big, in fact, Pātara Te Hikoi Berman went on the streets to speak to some boy racers and car enthusiasts about their whakaaro on boy racing and ask some of those hard questions.
Nā, ko ki te tātou i ngā kōrero e pāna ki ngā boy races ki runga i te pauka whakaata.
Some say this is entertainment, others say it's flouting the law.
Koe anō, hea te tino pūtake o te hunga nei e ki ana ko ngā boy races.
It's just, I don't know, a group of teenagers and they just get together like during the weekends or Friday nights and just to have fun and get out and about and test their cars to the limits and stuff.
Boy races, in my kind of term of things, would be, you know, 14, 15, 16-year-olds jumping in cars, riding around Queen Street. We don't do any of that.
Just about like cars, you know, we're into our cars, we're like making our cars individual, better than what they were when they came out.
Hea te take e tino ngā kau nui te hunga nei ki nei tū momo mai.
Mainly for the speed and looks and stuff, everyone. I don't know, it's just a teenage thing, I suppose.
It's more of a friendship thing. I've got, you know, good friendships between a lot of these people, and it's good fun.
I enjoy cars. Cars have been my thing for a long, long time. My dad's a mechanic, and I've been brought up with cars and things like that. That's where my love for them comes from.
Kia hanga mahi o te hunga nei.
We have informal meets every Wednesday night here in the city. That's usually just a social one. We get together, we talk about all sorts of bits and pieces, really. And then once a month we have a proper meet where we'll go out on a drive into the country, go for basically a road tour somewhere.
We meet up and sometimes we go and have a meal somewhere, or we go for a drive. Been known to go cruise out to Piha just for an excuse to drive, really, enjoy our cars.
You already know where to meet up with your mates and stuff, and you go to a certain car park and stuff and wait there till a certain time till everyone turns up, and then just practically go cruising around town.
I don't mind some of the new laws. I think they're fair enough. There's a lot of cars out there that aren't safe. I think some of the cars are legitimate. They have been modified properly. They've been certified. They're safe. Some of the modifications make them safer.
I'm not against the racing law. Like, it's sort of common sense. Keep it for the track. Keep it somewhere that's safe. Like, on the streets a bit, yeah, not really the best. But then again, saying that, they say we've got Merry, but we don't. We have Merry on every second weekend in the summer, every second Friday night till 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, but there's nowhere for us to go after we've been in town, you know, 12 o'clock onwards.
Nā kōrero whakamutinga.
I think it's pretty unfair how we are getting targeted at the moment.
I don't like to be stereotyped for the actions of a few that ruin it for the many.
We're not all like young, and a lot of the people that do a lot of like racing and that is like, I mean, I've counted so many guys and old guys on Holdens that try and line me up at the lights. They see a young guy in a car, they automatically assume I'm going to try and race them. And yeah, they've got to try and get away from the fact that boy racers are under the age of like 20, and that people then like 50-year-olds in their Holdens are just as bad as we are, but they're just not targeted because they're in a luxury vehicle of some description.
Friday night and it's all on. How about you? It's drive time, I'm stuck again. I don't give a fuck about 9 to 5 tonight.